Hello, my night warriors, and welcome back to Midnight Sounds. I am, of course, Mr. Devante, and I'm here today to speak to you and whisper to you very softly and help you fall asleep. So, thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to use a couple of triggers I've used in the past before, and I'm going to give you some advice on life and help you fall asleep. Okay, so start with this here. Sorry, I know you guys can't see what I have in my hand. The camera angle is a little bit different today. Oh, this is kind of loud. So, in life, we of course all have our struggles. We have our ups and our downs. We have our highs and our lows. Not many people talk about how difficult it is to get back on your feet or to get yourself out of the struggle, so to speak. Really trying to pull your life together or pull yourself up by your bootstraps, as they would say, is it's actually very challenging. Gonna have a lot of setbacks. You're gonna have those days where you just want to give up, but you know that you can't because you don't want to live in your situation anymore, and God forbid anything gets worse. So, despite it all, you keep going, hoping that one thing, hoping that one day, things would turn out right. Sorry. So, um, really trying to start over from scratch after, overcoming some setbacks or having setbacks is, it's, it's very hard. So, you don't have a car, it's hard to get certain places, hard to take certain jobs that you want. So, and if you don't live in a community where there's this abundance of resources or opportunities, it's not much that you can do to really improve lifestyle. Because you're working with limited resources. Also, um, being born, into poverty or being born into a situation where you don't have much, it's also going to affect your ability to improve or obtain a better life. But at least we are all here and we do have things to be thankful for. Roof over our heads, and we have food to eat, we have clothes, we can get to work and come back home safely. Those are things that we have to be grateful for. But that doesn't mean that things aren't tough for most people, especially in this economy where everything is expensive. Somebody's going to struggle. A lot of people are going to struggle, actually. And that's exactly what's going on. I mean, there's no way that someone who's working a full-time job should need 3 roommates just so they can afford rent. That shouldn't be happening. Even going to the store and trying to buy food that you used to like or that you could afford before, now it's out of some of our price ranges. So we have to switch things up, which is okay. Which is okay. If we gotta adapt, then we just have to do it to survive. But things shouldn't be that way. So, if you guys are struggling or trying to come out of a bad situation, I completely understand if you haven't done so yet. Especially if you have no help. A lot of people here are struggling. They have little to no help. They have no family, no friends they can rely on. Working at dead-end job, can barely make ends meet. Things are difficult for a lot of people out here. Sorry if I keep looking here, I keep checking how much time left I have for this recording. Yes, excuse any noise that you hear in the background. So it's very important that those of us who have a stable mind, that we go out and we doors out of our homes and go out into the world. Many people are dealing with issues out here that would most likely break an ordinary person. That's what I've learned in life. Just speaking to family, speaking to friends. I don't know, listening and hearing these weird news stories. A lot of people don't realize how important being mentally healthy really is, and how certain actions and events in life could change one's view and perspective of the world, and how it impacts them mentally and emotionally as well. And this person that's going through all of these things, they didn't have a map to navigate them through their feelings and their thoughts. And so they react in whatever way comes to mind first, because they do not know how to deal with these things. So the reaction is strictly on impulse. There are those of us who have been through things. We've gone through the dark thoughts. We've gone through the feelings, the different things that trigger us, that reminds us of a person, place, or event that wasn't so good to us. And we've done a good job at getting through it and working through all of our issues. And we may know someone close to us who is going through something similar. Someone that you really love and that you care about could be going through the same thing. It's a tough job to guide them through their struggles and their emotions and their thoughts. But I think it's something that we have to do. It's a responsibility that we have to take on. And it'll get easy. It'll get easy after the first couple of times of speaking to them. But those of us who've worked through everything and got through our issues, we could help. We could do a little bit more and help those that really need us. I don't know about most people, but if someone that I really care about and somebody that I truly love, I see them struggling and I have a way to help them out, I wouldn't hesitate. I don't mean to be a brag, but that's just That's just who I am. You don't have to take my advice and do everything that I do, but it is something to think about. Of course, you're gonna have to weigh the pros and cons of the situation, but really, really look into helping someone close to you that is that's having a hard time. So if you deem them deserving of your help, then don't hesitate. Really, really don't hesitate, because we've all been in situations where we've wanted to reach out to someone to help us get through our struggles, and there was no one there for us. And we remember how that feels. We remember how it feels, how lonely it got, how dark it got. And you have to ask yourself, do you really, really want someone that you love and care about to go through that same thing? And if the answer is no, then you should help if you could. All we have in this world is the people that we love and that we care about. Excuse me. So it's important that we reach out and we help one another and we take care of one another and we show each other that we love one another. So